one nation. Jews aim to slain anything on this plane. Remains are found when the best kept secret get heated. You went platinum with a ghostwriter, so in the game you won, you cheated.
I am here. This is a hockey show, as everyone knows. This is the puck hour with the fellas. I'm here to question everything I've ever come to know about Nathan MacKinnon and his moxie.
We know so much about him.
This is one of the elite goal scorers in the world, so I've been told. And he's out here doing 360s and just missing the most wide open net you've ever seen in a crushing overtime loss.
Stop saying this. This is bad. No, what Shake is saying. They call it CANT-Ada because of the L. I haven't heard this. I don't like this. They tried really hard out there. How was he supposed to stop this?
Yeah, he stopped it easily because he threw it off the back of the fucking the backboard.
Well, I'll let y'all be the judge of who really won this game.
Listen, he came out like he can't be the guy to say that, no doubt. Like when you miss this, and then in OT, it's 3-on-3 in overtime, which hockey fans rightfully upset about. I thought it was electric. It was the only reason the United States was ever going to win that game. Canada shot like 50 times in this game. Like I think they were on offense 55 out of the 60 minutes of this game. Like they were constantly on offense.
So this is a high scoring game on both sides, is what I'm hearing.
Exactly once, which is incredible to me. But like what when you're like and the U.S. goalie Hellebuck played really well, but he, as you can see, like even playing really well, you're gonna give up some wide open chances like this. I wouldn't miss this on the video games, let alone in the real world. I'm burying this every time personally.
Well, I'm a hoop mind, so sometimes these are planned open shots. You know what I mean? You leave a weaker shooter like Nathan MacKinnon open. You don't think you can hit that like a Dyson Daniels or old Rajon Rondo? They have to beat you another way. So was this strategy, in fact, by the USA team? Coach, who's his name or what the other?
It's deplorable, despicable. You can't go out and say this after. And he's like, he wasn't wrong. Canada should have won this game like 5-1. They didn't. That's why they keep score, because you didn't score any goals.
He's not first, DW, and I see why. Sold this country is what they're saying.
Disgraceful.
When's the last time USA won gold in hockey? Is it like 80 or what? Like, is that
I think it's the miracle year.
Is that the wow?
And that brings me to my biggest point. I saw a lot of fine people on both sides saying that Canada was our biggest rival, and I have to step in. We made a movie about beating our largest rival. That wasn't for a medal, you understand? Like that was, we beat Russia in a game to get to a medal game. And we were like, this is cinema. We're going to be talking about this for the rest of our lives. That's a rival.
So we got it 46 years. Now this will take over. And 80, you've served your walk. We'll see you in Valhalla.
Like I think it's very funny to make fun of Canada, obviously, for losing this game. This is all they have.
Hey,
so yeah,
the Raptors in like 4th place. Thank you.
Mock them openly. I know it hurts them to lose this game. You don't have to upsell the game. It's already for the gold medal. Like you don't have to put an extra layer on it.
Nah, the gold, that puts the extra layer on itself. How many movies is this gonna get?
None.
Oh, you know that's not true. How many should it get? Maybe. How many will it get?
I'll make it. What the story is.
Me, Carlos, and Spooky will make it about how Canada missed the goal. The Ben Simmons shot. Yeah, Ben Simmons against the Hawks is McKinnon against the Americans.
There was a defender in the way, at least for Ben's. In the way, maybe not the right series.
Yeah, I was
of
gonna
words.
say, yeah, that, on the court.
There was a defender more in betwixt him and the rim than there was McKinnon in that net. Which also, like, if we're calling every ring in the history of rings Mickey Mouse, I said this last year during the Four Nations shit. Any hockey tournament that doesn't involve Russia, who is completely banned from these Olympics. Plenty of every other country is good according to the Olympics. Russia only bad one, but that's a different conversation. No hockey tournament without Russia is complete. Like that's as Mickey Mouse as it gets in my eyes.
Do they get to have their own tournament?
Oh, they have them, I think, all the time. The Kremlin wins, and everyone accepts that.
As we all should. You gonna fight the outcome? Not
City
me.
Hall? Yeah, no.
Yeah. City Hall in Helsinki? No.
Yeah. The Russians,
when are the Russians allowed back into it? Like, is this an indefinite sort of thing?
I think so, yeah. They're just super not allowed. Like, they were banned from previous Olympics for doping allegations. And by allegations, like, they obviously were. But that's what makes them a perfect villain. Like, they're cheating.
Great foil. Yeah.
They're doing all that. That was until 22. This one was exclusively, I believe exclusively. It may have also been doping, but this one is more so because of the invasion of Ukraine, which that's where it's like, all right, there are some other countries doing some shit, ours included, that no one has an issue with participating. So
you're missing the point, Mick.
What kind of line are they drawing?
We're gold medal winners. We're not
crazy.
That's why I wonder, is it like until they withdraw from Ukraine, or is this a indefinite suspension? Is Russia gonna have to split up into 92 countries again and bring it back? They won't take this line down.
No, that's not how they operate. But yeah, I guess individuals can go in just like representing themselves. I don't know if you can just get a hockey team, a full team through.
I get enough Russian individuals like to play a little puck around this time of year, every 4 years or so. I think I could get a squad.
Oh yeah, you'd be hooping for sure.
One-on-one tournament. That's how they need to fix this all-star break. Wait, wrong sport.
Yeah, individuals can do a little bobsledding, you know.
NHL,
I mean?
Just an NHL hat. Number one, Rob Lowe.
Yeah, that's all I got on that game. Felt like it should have been a blowout, and now the Canadian team, they should have to walk home. Like, Buddy, you've seen the save, I imagine. Obviously, incredible save. That is more luck than, obviously it's skill to be able to get back, but you're just guessing where he might shoot that. So it's like, I haven't seen enough.
He guessing where I might not be. Yeah,
there's been enough slander for, I think it was 7 Tays. Yeah, Tays. Not enough slander I've seen for him. Too much focus on the save. Like, that was also a wide open net. You had 99% of the net to shoot at. You shot at the 1% he happened to get his stick at. That's on you, friend.
That's what he wanted me to think. I thought he was going to bob and weave. I didn't know.
Yeah, Devon Tays, which I thought people were trolling. I didn't know there was a second. I didn't know a second Tays had hit the ice.
That's how you pronounce it?
Yeah, it's fucked up. It's real fucked up.
Imagine explaining that to your grandfather, mate. Give me a break. Letters used to mean things.
Oh no, you can just do whatever you want, apparently.
These days, I see Cash Patel in the locker room. They said, "Wait a minute, what position you play? What are you doing there?"
So I saw Pablo was talking about he apparently plays in like a beer league, hockey league every Sunday. Like that's
Very
just what he
believable.
that's just what he does.
Very, very believable.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on anymore, but apparently the White House denied that he had taken like a $70,000 private jet over to Milan. They're like, he would never do that. And then there he is.
But he never took a 70. The one he took at least 450.
Yeah, we're not broke.
Yeah, the 70,000. That's for interstate travel. If I go from Miami to Orlando, that costs $70K. Milan, $850.
Couple hundred racks. Yeah.
Yeah. What else he got to be doing? He's like, it's Sunday. FBI's closed.
It's the weekend, baby.
Pop in the bottle and look over and see Cash Patel. I said, what? I gotta stop drinking this here, boy.
Tan Jam Packard. What's going on here?
Jam Packard, yeah.
Miami Beach Packard. Oh man, yeah. No, he's got dastardly eyeballs.
Oh, they've seen some things.
Yeah, things he did.
Yeah, up close.
Oh man. Yeah, Pablo ran that story. It doesn't seem like it was a hit piece at all. It seemed like he fucked up his arm, finished the championship. They still won. It was like, all right.
Fluff piece.
Yeah, that's what Pablo's known for.
Softball Tory is what they call him.
Oh man, what else happened this weekend?
What did happen? I thought I saw Cam Boozer play a great game. Then I saw AJ DeBanza play a great game, and I realized there can only be one. Like I can't have two good prospects. I think they're about ready to take Darren Peterson out back.
It's getting
Kentucky Derby.
It's getting stranger. He hit that three. I don't think we've recorded. It may have been the night. Last time we recorded, everyone in college basketball scored 50. So that was interesting. But yeah, he hit that three, and then he's just like, all right, I'm done here. And it's like I can't remember who was talking about, but they were like, either you are hurt all the time, which is bad, like that's not good, or you're constantly checking yourself out because you're disinterested, which is also bad. Like that. Hey, he's at a point where it's not. He's obviously getting drafted. Like no one said he's falling out of the top 5.
He's still in the green room. It's Saturday.
This is a long play by Joe Mazzulla. Like, just pretend you fucking hate basketball we're not going to be able to draft you. You need to be there at 28.
This is the credit. I don't think he's being given. Like, if he wanted to shut it down, he would still be drafted top 3, and he's still playing. And that's the credit I don't feel like he's being given. Like you just said it. We all know he could shut it down right now. Kansas would hate him forever. They're going to hate him. Like, that's just how this goes. He's in a no-win position now. If he plays, it's like, well, why aren't you always playing? If he sits out, it's like, oh, he just only took the money. He's not even hurt. I do think they're throwing around like conditions with his hamstrings. I said, I don't like to hear that with my 18-year-old prospects hamstrings. But that's the credit I don't think he's given. It's like, if he didn't care, he would not be playing. He goes in. I do think he's like Sam Vecini, Game Theory podcast, was showing clips just from high school to like he's just not getting elevation. He's not turning corners, and not in like they're locking him up kind of way. I don't think he can move. So I think it all has to be noted, but I would hope he gets the credit for still going out there and playing when he like Jaden Quaint's for Kentucky right now. Fans hate him. He came back for ACL in like less than 9 months, played 4 games, shut it down. And they're like, oh, he just only stole money. I'm like, I don't know if guys think like that. He wouldn't have had to play at all to steal the money. He wouldn't have had to do anything to steal the money and still get drafted.
Especially, and I don't know that all the details are out yet, but just based on the way I've seen a lot of former athletes talking about, rest in peace, Rondale Moore, who I've seen a lot of people say this is mental health related. I don't know that that's been confirmed anywhere. I don't know if you've seen it confirmed anywhere.
I mean, the article said it was self-inflicted gunshot.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that. So yeah, that would sound about right. But yeah, that's a guy who
assume to believe.
Yeah. The last 2 off seasons have been like horrendous injuries for him that he's been having to work through, and a lot of other players have been like, yeah, the solitary, not confinement, but you are going through that kind of alone for the majority of it. And that could be a real mental toll. And if you have no one to lean on, no one to talk to, then yeah, it's it gives me pause. That's why I think it's a weird situation, the Peterson one, because I've seen people automatically go, oh, well, there's someone in his life telling him to do this. And it's like, I have no idea if that's true or not. Like, we have no idea. I'm not seeing any sources on this. I'm not saying it's this person. Who was the fake agent from a few years ago that had the funny
Saint
name?
Omni?
Yeah. I don't know that this is a Saint Omni situation. Or not, because I don't see any, like, we knew Saint Omni's fake name, but we don't even have one here. I just see like, oh, he's listening to the wrong people. He's just taking the money and run. We saw that Providence dirty play the other day. What was that? Bryce Hopkins. And I know Providence fans, shout out Mike Eamon, like they fucking hate him for quote unquote stealing the money and running. And like
he got hurt though. I mean, I'm not gonna tell him how to feel, but Bryce, he like tore ligaments. That's where I hate it so much, where anytime anything happens now, it's just gonna be he just took the money and ran. Not they were injured, not it might have been mental health. The thing I'll say for Rondell Moore, I mean, you could have somebody or not. If you just in that space, you in that space.
Of course.
You just in that, because it was, I think he grew up with I think he went to high school with like Romeo Langford. There were a lot of like Hollywood Brown and him were like longtime friends, and some of it's just like you said, you're in a space where like he had jumped some teams, so I know his, like, you don't have your contract situation in order. You feel like you're getting ready to show off, and then you get hurt, and you get to a new team, you get hurt again. So I don't know. It is one of those. I was like this is it was too random a name to be fake. But I just saw like, man, y'all seeing this RIP Rondell like 10 minutes ago, and I'm like, what? RIP, one of Trinity High and Louisville's finest. RIP indeed.
Monster. It's sad whether or not he was a monster. But yeah, when he was coming out of Purdue, I'm usually very low on any Purdue anything. He was very special, especially at that size. Like he was a little fella out there, but 25. Yeah, like you said, it was genuinely shocking when I like to the point where I was like, that's not true. But now I'm seeing other people saying it. And yeah, I don't know, fuck me up.
Seeing that 2000 to 2026. I said, man, oh man, that's a baby, man. 25, you ain't even started living yet.
No, not at all. But the Peterson stuff, I'm just going to keep calling it weird until we get, more is going to come out between now and the draft, and then he's going to actually have his NBA career, and that will end up deciding
maybe.
A lot. I also remember kind of ignoring some red flags around Wiggins, even in high school, not just at Kansas, but it was like he's aloof sometimes. They don't know. That love of the game quote is typically garbage, which is why I'm often like, I don't care about this. But I leaned on, I remember, I think it was Sports Illustrated was the publication that was pushing, like he didn't give a fuck about basketball. And then he went to Hoops Hall, and that writer was front row, and he dropped 50 on someone he was playing. And I was like, all right, so that's enough for me. And then Andrew Wiggins came to the league, and I was like, nope, they were right. He kind of doesn't care.
And I think it's so tough. This is what, just in all the tanking and everything, I was like, I wondered how guys' careers would be perceived if there was no draft. If you could just sign to a place and you stunk, would you be a bust? Still, like, would the team look at it still? Does it depend on how much money you got? Does it depend on all the? Well, that's what I'm saying. I feel like it would go into more factors than just he got picked second. He's not good. Like, that's it. He's a bust. I don't know, but
Yeah, I think the money would just kind of replace the draft slot in that regard.
right. So
But yeah,
if there is like some type of they said like hamstring or lower like soft tissue something with Peterson, then that's where I'm like, okay, yeah, no, that is a huge flag. When I watch I hope completely different conditions. Porzingis, it'll be like the morning of the game. He's ramping up. He's ready to play 30 minutes. They're like, he's out for 2 weeks, man. So him having that day while Boozer had the day he had, and then DeBanza had the night he had, and I think DeBanza played 39 minutes. Was like, I would have played 40 if I had to. I was like, oh boy.
I couldn't tell if I ate the trash on that quote because it was just like a menacing
no video.
Picture of him.
Yeah,
no video. Menace. It was like perfect picture for that quote. I was like, this is almost like
him like 3 years ago. Yeah.
Brockton High still. So yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if he said that, but I only saw it come from that one.
I haven't seen video yet. Yeah.
Yeah, there would be video of that everywhere. So that's where I was like, I'm sure he would say this, but I don't know that he did say this.
It's the perfect amount of fake, because it wasn't like, well, I'd play 40, unlike that other guy.
Right.
Well, now we're being ball sacked. They got us. We're being Scott Hughes.
Yeah.
So this March Madness, Scott Hughes is about to do devastating. Wilt Chamberlain numbers on the masses. Just double check your sources.
Yeah, I saw someone getting real mad about fake tweets the other day, and I was like, that's been the game since the website's been open. Like, that's not new by any means. Obviously, now you can pay for the blue check, but even as someone with a blue check, I am immediately like, that's fake anytime I see another blue check.
It went the other way. It is very much unverified. The verification.
But AJ, he was making several reads that he wasn't making earlier in the season. He's still driving like a monster. Just him finishing with like power dunks through the lane. It's like this to me is like the clear-cut number one. And Boozer went out and had himself a hell of a game. It's just no, like I don't know, like good back Jared Sullinger. I don't really know what to think of Cam Boozer. Jared Sullinger was a monster at Ohio State.
He was, but that's what I don't see the comparison at all.
I do like really good. Jared Sullinger was a really good shooter. It was obviously a different era, so he wasn't exactly shooting threes either, but
bigger body, respectfully.
No doubt. No doubt. That's where the body type isn't the same at all, but I don't know if the athleticism's like crazy different.
Yeah, but if one of them can shoot and pass and move, and I don't have to worry about that, I think he's a better athlete than he gets credit for. He's not a vertical explosive athlete. I think he's a smoother athlete.
No,
but he went up against Lindeborg, Ade Mar, and somebody else in Michigan's front court is like draft pick, and it's like he didn't look that small. He was still getting rebounds, whipping passes. I wish I could find who had the screenshot. Somebody just showed the people averaging in between like 23 and maybe 19 points a game. And it's just like, y'all telling me he can't get his, like Julius Randle's averaging 24 a game, but Cam Boozer not gonna be able to get his game off. Avdi at 26, 8, and 5 or whatever, and Cam Boozer not gonna be able to get his game off. Morez Johnson, thank you, Frank.
People famously hate Julius Randle playing for their team, though. Is kind of my point.
And he still keep making All-Stars, All-NBAs, and conference finals.
Finals.
And
then they won one game.
Maybe. Hey, a lot of people would love to win that one game in the conference.
Oh, no
final.
doubt. Shut up.
But I'm saying, the Sullinger, no, I can't get jiggy with that.
I think, like I said that, obviously NBA, I think it'll be better than Sullinger was, but that's where I think the bad back comes into play.
Well, the bad back comes into play when you weigh 280, respectfully.
No doubt. And that's not Boozer's issue, but I just think stylistically there's similarities.
But what's the similarity? Just below the basket?
Yeah, mostly, but below the basket. But like I do view Sullinger as someone who had like good touch, but wasn't someone I wanted to run my offense through.
Well, yeah, that's why he didn't go. What was so like a 15, 16?
Yeah, it was it was right after the lottery. Is when we had the back-to-back picks, but that was because of the medicals. If he had come out a year
21st
earlier, they were talking about him like a top 5 pick.
He should have came out a year earlier.
I 1,000% should have, but that's
He's he 1 assist a game. I think that's where maybe I just didn't know the game. Boozer's passing that's where I'm really impressed. That's where it's like, yeah, I think he's a better passer. I think he's a better defender. I think he's probably a better shooter. I think he's a smoother athlete. He's like better conditions. That's what, yeah, I don't see it is below the basket, but he's still, I don't know. I'd like to see his, I'm sure there's a website, his like finishing in the paint numbers. Cause I feel like his elbow's not at the square, but I do feel like he's punching a good bit of them.
I feel like what AJ did driving down the lane was a punch. I don't know that I've seen him punch anything yet, especially for being taller.
He got to go. You think he's 6'2" though?
For NBA standards, that's why like the below the rim for NBA standards, he is short. For college, that's where it's more alarming. Like he isn't that short in college.
Well, that's what I want to see. I was like, is he just shooting like 78% under the rim anywhere? I think he's got great touch.
He does. He has very soft hands, which is incredibly, and that's again where I go back to Sullinger, because I do when I see a larger fellow like that, and again, they're not the same body size at all. Sullinger was fat. Boozer, I don't think he has like an ounce of body fat on him, but very soft touch, very, very soft. And I mean, did you see the picture of Kawhi and KD high-fiving at the All-Star game?
Yeah,
I thought that was like the reason I didn't think that was fake is because I know how famously large, but to me, that's exactly where like KD can shoot that well, and I'm shocked Kawhi ever learned how to hold a basketball.
See, that's the thing, Jeff. I think he can do both. Like, I think he could play front facing against slower guys and go past them. He plays back to the basket against smaller guys. So that's where I see it's like, oh, is he going to be able to do this against guys in the NBA? It's like, well, if you see him mashing a smaller guy, it's like he worked his way into the matchup. Or if you see him going past this, like I think that's part of his game. Like, I guess the basketball IQ, having, an NBA All-Star as a father helps, sure. I would imagine. Also, he's got the twin brother he just took all the genes from, like Cooper Flag. That does boost. Does DeBanza have like a brother that's just 5'4"? If so, I'll have to put that in my draft profile as well. J.A. DeBanza.
If you had the number 1 pick right now, you would take Boozer?
What team am I? Because it might be close enough to the point where it's like, I think they're both the goods. I might have to go team fit. I really don't know. Because I watched that boot, I was like, yep, that's number 1. Then I watched the Banter later at night, and I was like, yep, that's number 1.
The Thunder.
If I was the Thunder,
get your fucking team fit out of there. Yeah, best available.
I'm trying to think. If I was the Thunder, I feel like they have the defense and athletes around him. I'd probably go Boozer. Because if he's going to be the offensive, we saw Jalen Williams be like a number 2, a championship number 2 last year, and I've seen his body completely fall apart this year, and I don't know which is the truer side of it. So if I'm trying to think who can play along, because like I heard today, like when Williams is out, Chet's numbers are like exactly the same, so it's like he doesn't fall off, but he doesn't scale up really.
White Mobley,
17-7, man. So if I think of an offensive hub and they would have the defenders and size around him, I think I would go Boozer.
It's like I could just drop the Bance on.
So you agree we should get rid of the draft, neighbor? No, what you say?
I can just drop the Bance on the Thunder. That's horrifying.
Listen, they might do both. They end up with the second pick, and it's like, what if we just trade up and get the other pick?
Yeah, I do think Antonio's right. They would just take Peterson and be like, "Yep, that's our 2-guard now."
He'd sit for the first year, come back, and be awesome.
That's them being like, we don't really care. Whenever he wants to play, like we don't really need him. So when he wants to play, go have a blast.
AJ getting the Harrison Barnes. Okay. What concerns you about DeBanza? What concerns you about DeBanza? No perfect prospects. So we talked about the Boozer concerns. What would concern you with AJ?
I think his willingness to take any bag at any time, like any bag at all. But that's like he's improved so much. I remember early in the year it was no stocks, and now I mean last night he had block and a steal to go along with like I think it was like 7 assists, 9 rebounds, and 30 whatever points.
He had 29 points, 10 boards, 9 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. So I suppose
he's contributing. But the 39 minutes, they won that game too, right?
Yes, a very good game
over number 6.
6 Iowa State.
Because that was the other thing I started seeing. It's like, oh, he's only doing this against non-ranked opponents or not top 10 guys. So now if he's also doing this against the best of the best right before the tournament starts, and they're a ranked team as well. Last I checked, they're a ranked team. When you said Nebraska was like 3rd in the nation last episode, I almost
top 5.
I almost dropped the call. So what are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Listen, the Big 12 is dominant these days, as it always has been. Yeah, I'm just looking at his minutes played: 40, 39. This is the Bansa. 40, 39, 43, 40, 35, 36, 34, 35. I say, man, coach would like to play his best players a lot of minutes. Imagine what that would be like. Imagine. Somebody scored 3 buckets in a row and it's like, yep, time to get him out.
I would like to see his 3 get better, obviously, but that's probably like his biggest weakness right now. I'm just so impressed by everything. Like before the year, I was all in on him because he's from the area, obviously.
Sure.
And then as the season progressed, it was just like, oh no, he is just becoming a much better like lead. I remember I talked about him as like a lead guard on a team coming into the year. Last year when we were talking about him versus Flag, I was like, I think he could be a lead guard. They have him playing that role kind of at BYU for a lot of the game now, and he's flourishing. He's throwing some insane lobs that his centers are going and getting.
BYU athleticism, man. They just get athletes out there. The Cougars get athletes.
But him, and I do think this is going to be an advantage his entire career. Him driving like he's left-handed and then rising up right-handed is just so unorthodox that it's going to always catch the fit no matter how much you're sitting on it. It's just so awkward.
James Harden been doing it for 19 years.
Yeah.
Still cooking.
Yeah. It works quite well. So I don't really have any concerns about him, honestly.
I mean, the 3-point shot, but that's why I was looking at the project. He's shooting 36% from 3, 76 from free throw. Boozer's shooting 40% from 3, 77 from free throw. So I wonder, like, are either of these guys good shooters? Because college, 35 games, you can catch a hot streak. So I guess that'd be are either of these guys real shooters? I did early on. I wondered, like, what do you do if he doesn't have the ball? I think that's how he was getting the RJ Barrett comps. But I think he's shown he can't. Like Richie Saunders went out and he's like, if I have the ball more, I can pass more. He's hitting the 3 enough. I think he might get to the free throw line like 15 times a game. NBA that would be the calling card for me. It's like as a rookie, I think he's walking into like 7 free throws a game, even with a rookie whistle.
I think
I'm with you, Anton. I hate the Caleb. So I don't know if it'd be a 1-2 conversation, but I do think he's close and definitely in this mix.
Yeah. Especially when it's like, we don't know if the guy who might go 1 cares about the sport. Yeah, I could see Caleb jumping up some draft boards where he cares tremendously and it lets it be known.
I guess I think the hamstrings might be sawdust, but I do think he cares.
He may. I'm not saying he does or doesn't. I'm saying it's clearly a question right now. Derek White splashes a 3. Did you see Pat Riley's statue?
I did not.
Weak as hell.
I would say it must not have been funny. If I did like all the funny statues, you definitely see.
It's not unfunny, but they're funnier. It's just not good.
Okay, that's a That's winning time, Pat Riley. That's Nicolas Cage.
That's Nicolas Cage. That's what
That is
exactly
Nicolas Cage. The movie where he's still in the diapers. Yeah, I got the diapers. Is this outside Staples?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that whole plaza just going to be static? I kind of don't hate if they just.
I love it.
Yeah, that is kind of sick. That's Adrian Brody as Pat Riley.
About to say a slur. That's I think what makes it worse, because this has to be what, like 15 feet from the Shaq one, which is like 1-1 all time in the statue rankings. I'm sure Kobe's got one, right? I don't remember it off the top of my head. He has to have one.
If not, he will.
Oh, he'll have probably 4.
The biggest one, yeah. He will at 8 and a 24, right? That feels easy enough.
Yeah.
2 statues, 8 and a 24. I need to see, like, is he calling the Shaq dunk the Staples Center through the floor play? That
who can forget that Pat Riley, yeah. That Pat Riley Shaq combo.
Hey, listen, they were hell, man. West to Shaq out to Byron Scott.
That would be my guess, that he has multiple, but they're Shaq's.
Yeah, did he?
When we were there, that hadn't happened yet. So that's why I don't remember them. B, the Shaq one's so good, that's always going to just be emblazoned in my brain.
Oh, okay, yeah. Kobe's got the him kind of just doing this, but hold one finger up. I think was it the 81-point game? Is that where they put the? Yeah, I think they put the box score on the side.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Charlie Villanueva was just with it.
It was like part of history. Because they was like, imagine getting a DNP and being engraved in a statue forever. The game you DNP. I think that helps my case. If I would have played, he wouldn't have scored no 81, coach. Should have brought me off the bench.
If you Google Kobe statue, a bunch do come up. So some aren't there, some are other places, but yeah, that seems to be the one at Staples or Crypto, whatever the fuck it's called.
I have to see. Like, Park of Statues goes crazy. I would like to see them all in relation to each other before I make a final call. If Riley's just directing traffic, they got him out pointing toward the street.
Because what, there's at least one hockey one there, right? We can figure this out.
Gretzky, I believe. Yeah, what is it? Like Crypto Park? Like, does it have a name?
People in the chat are calling it something. Star Plaza. Pretty
Statue good. Alley. Bronze sculpture. Pat got his hand up like Mandela.
I don't. How is there not just like a gallery of this somewhere?
That's what I'm saying. Like, how is there not a name? Like, he's going up in Lakers Park. He's going up in Crypto Park, Lakers Alley.
They're calling it Star Plaza.
I think we could get a better name. Yeah, because Oscar De La Hoya's there.
That's right.
Yeah, okay. Gretzky's was first. Gretzky's was 02.
That's crazy. That's genuinely insane.
Gretzky Magic Johnson was second. Imagine being Magic Johnson finding out. Magic, I've got good news and bad news. Good, approved. The statue's going up. The bad news is you're going to have to wait about 26 months. They've got to get Gretzky's built, donated, and all that. But after that, you're up, big guy. De La Hoya was third. I feel like that's also disrespectful.
When was Jerry West? Chick
Hearn was fourth. Jerry West was fifth.
That's crazy.
Kareem was sixth. You want to? Okay. Shaq was 8th. Kareem was 6th. Shaq was 8th. Do you want to guess? Does anybody in chat want to? If you know it, don't say it. Does anybody want to guess?
Is it hockey? Because I do see a hockey name that I wouldn't have guessed.
That's probably it.
Luc Robitaille.
Number 7, Luc Robitaille. Yeah,
of course.
He played for the Kings from 86 to 94, 97 to 01, and 03 to 06. He had to be there. Bob Miller was 9. That's also, he was a hockey broadcaster. So Bob, the ice hockey broadcaster, was 9. Elgin Baylor was 10. Laker. You could argue he should be first of all these.
Sure,
Like,
sure. If we like, what I think about often is if we ever redid our top 50s, I would have Elgin Baylor like fourth. Like I've gained so much more respect from him since we did that, which was what, 2017, 2018, maybe one of those two.
It was when the Warriors had just won their second one, so whatever year that was.
So
17. Yeah.
Yeah, or yeah, 17 into 18, maybe something like that. But yeah, I've gained substantially more respect for him than really any player we talked about during that exercise.
Bro, I'm getting 2 statues, Antonio. That's going to be what turns the Lakers against them once and for all. If Kobe got one, he going to want both jerseys retired. 2 statues. That means Luka going to get a statue. If Luka get a statue, that means Luke Kennard getting a statue. Kennard gets a statue. If you give a mouse a cookie, type beat. They got, did they just unveil this statue today? They're honoring the Lakers.
Yeah.
I see Cap.
They're playing
right
us
now.
They're playing us, which is why they did Pat Riley before the Celtics game. And his final quote was like, let's go beat their fucking ass. And it's like, you are the Heat now. You get that, right?
Playing both sides. Jamal Wilkes, damn.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Is that Rambis?
It's got to be.
The richest man up there. They're like, as part of the Lakers sale, Rambis and his wife each just got like 85 million, like something stupid.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
pretty good. What did he take? One of his checks one year in ownership stock?
Well, I don't even think it was. I think they were just like, man, you guys have been such good friends to us. And the Ramses were like, thank you for $170 million. The Bus brothers were like, what? Like, what? They get how much? Like, did Dad say that? Like, what is this?
I've never had a friend that good in all my days.
Oh, I think it was in the, must have been Ramona Shelburne story. They both came out to the point where people were like, that much? Like, damn. Did he bury some of the bodies? Like, forget knowing where they buried. Did he bury some of them?
Yeah, that's wild. That's absurd.
You
want to give me a 10 mil? Sure, that makes sense.
Oh, I click on the article. It says page not found. Aha. Wait.
Oh, I didn't even think about LeBron being here for this.
He just puts on a suit for some reason.
Well, like, I don't think Riley likes LeBron, so that's why it's very funny.
Linda Rambis stood to pocket $24 million, the same as McCormick, Grigsby, and Harris. Kurt, meanwhile, stood to make $8 million. The figures were a nod, of all things, to Kobe Bryant, who wore the numbers 24 and 8 during his 20-year.
What does that have to do with Kurt Rambis?
They called him in. Kurt, Linda, we've got a great idea. What? Yeah, listen. $8 million for you, 24 for you. Kobe would like that. Kobe would love that. We agree. Yeah. We agree. Yeah, I can't believe I forgot the Kobe part, but yeah, a nod. They were like, "What about a nod to Magic? 32 million? What about
8 plus 24? We did that already.
A nod to Luka? 77."
Rodman wore what, 91 for us? Yeah, or no, 72.
Yeah, 8 and 24. It's like, who gets the 8? Who gets the 20? You let Linda and I decide that. You just send it on. We'll get it home.
We share a bank account. It's fine. Just send.
We're the Morris twins. Yeah,
it's going to the same place. Yeah, that's wild.
8. Yeah, I remember that. I said, okay, man. Okay. If I'm any old player, I'd be like, yeah. Who's the next team to get sold? The Mavericks. I need 41 million for Dirk.
I'm Rafe LaFriends.
I'm Jamal Mashburn. Yeah. You know what?
Marquise Daniels, just the fella I was looking to see.
It's me, Jaden Hardy. I show up and walk into $41 million.
Oh man, that's very funny. What a
Listen,
franchise.
Marino coming down too. No disrespect. We'll honor the guy, but he
Wow.
can't have it. Come on now.
Wow.
But Jordan's coming down so fast, dog.
I'm
So
shooting
fast.
it down.
I'm telling Keyshawn Johnson, jump up there and snatch that jersey out of the rafters. Crazy Glaze Maxine. Did I do it right?
It's the strangest thing, and I think all of sports.
Wait, when did they do that?
There was no correct time to do it.
I agree.
It was the second time he retired.
April 11th, 2003 against the Wizards.
So he was playing that night.
They did to honor him in the impact. Yeah, I think they thought other teams were going to do it too, but nobody.
It's the end of the season.
But they were like, we're getting ahead of this. In the summer, 23 will be retired by everybody, and we were first. We paid the most respect, and everybody was like, no, that's crazy, Glaze, bro. Get off that. Come on, man. Even the Wizards was like, bruh, that's ridiculous. He's playing for us right now, and we're not going to retire his jersey.
That's outrageous.
Hey,
that remains.
Pluie talking that talk. Zonka going Jordan down, Zonka up there. I'm winning the Miami crowd back. Marino can stay if Zonka say he can stay.
That's what I mean. You want to put like Jose Fernandez up there. You want to put some Miami ledge, some fucking Ray Lewis,
Michael Irvin.
Yeah, Michael Irvin.
47. Put that Miami Hurricane number up there.
So yeah, you want to do that and go all Miami? No, I'm right.
I'm in there. They were like, Jordan's been to Miami once. He scored 78 points against us one time. You remember, Mike? You remember you knocked us out of the second round? He's like, not really. And they're like, yeah, it was great.
Oh, T-double-D? Yeah, get anyone.
Oh, I'll put
Vern
McWorthy. Ricky Jarrett. I put Ricky Jarrett 83 up there.
Honestly,
time.
Yeah, like what? Like, hey man, shit was tough. I don't know what you want from me.
Listen, you brought us belt for years. Will you accept this honor? Pat Riley does look great. For everybody there being like 85, Pat Riley does look great.
I would love to dig up Jordan's speech while he was accepting that, because he had to have been like, "Well, you guys fucking kidding me? What? Grow up! Everyone get a hold of yourselves."
I'm putting Strassmore up there, man.
Messi makes way more sense.
Put the city girls up there. If we just represent the city. Dontrell Willis, Malachi Corley is one All-American season away from getting a jersey up there under my tenure. We'll have some room with Jordan out.
Oh, Pat Riley is completely driven by hate. He would never let his brain decompose like that.
Nah, I'm sure they've said how old he is. Pat Riley is 80 something.
Yeah, he's gonna be young 80s, 82.
Pat Riley is 80 on the dot. 81 next month from Rome, New York. Go Cats. Next head coach of Kentucky, Pat Riley.
David Ortiz jersey in the Bronx. Just big red 34 up there. Yeah.
I'm kind of in on this now. Put your rivals jersey. You bring belt to a team for 10 plus years. You get to retire their jersey.
That's where it's so like. I can't think of a single time Michael Jordan did anything against the Miami Heat. You know what I mean? Like, it was.
I'm sure he did.
It used to go viral. Who was the white guy who opted? Rex Chapman.
Oh yeah.
He had a crazy game against Jordan in Miami.
Retire Chapman.
Get Chapman's tweets up there. Do something.
I'm looking at the most. Okay, in '96, he had a 50-point game against the Heat. Wise guy.
I believe it. I absolutely believe it. Put 63 on the Celtics in the playoffs. We were like, this sucks. That guy's really good. This is annoying.
Averaged 30 for his career against them. 25 career games. They said, man, that guy's smoke was just too tough. Like we houses. Big tough.
We tried our best. We absolutely tried.
While he was still playing. That's pretty good. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers, when the Bears moved to Gary, Indiana. First number they hang up there, 12. They said, for our great fans, no. For Aaron Rodgers.
We don't know how good you guys are yet. Insane. Yeah, anyone who gets the Heat next, that comes right down. Right down.
Nope. When did they retire Marinos now? Because I just saw like Elgin Baylor was the 19th person in Star Plaza. So now I'm trying to say, like, when where was Marino up there? Miami Heat. You're going to give me these retired numbers.
And also, like, Bam's 13 now. So you didn't even retire the number.
I'm looking. Yeah, they're retired. Or one for Bosch. Excuse me. 3 for Wade. 10 for Hardaway. 23 for Jordan, of course. 32 and 33 for Shaq and Mourning, and 40 for Haslam. During 05-06, they honored Pro Football Hall of Fame Dan Marino's 13 in respect of his contributions. However, 13 is not retired and still available. Per Bam Adebayo.
They just have a check out our sick jersey hanging up.
I was gonna say, if I'm Marino, I was like, what did Jordan do? This was 05-06. This was after the fact. I'm like, what the hell? What's Jordan up there? How many yards he throw for against the Bills? I threw for 487. You let me know what he did.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
No cycling, not yet.
Get his turntables up there.
So many honoring. I mean, some of them. You just got to pull out a commission. Like Jokic getting 15 as soon as he did. That's bad business. It shouldn't have been in commission that soon. Even if you're not going to retire it from. I'm sorry. You got to give it.
It ended on such poor terms there. I kind of get it. As much as it offends me personally, I get it. Like
it's the pettiest. You gave it to your rookie second rounder. That's petty. So what's he going to do? Win 4 MVPs?
But it was also that was 5
years
6
later.
Years after. Yeah,
for sure.
So that's where. Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely weird, and I love Melo. But he's, to me, for the Nuggets, he was a jersey retired guy, even with how badly as it ended.
You saying he is or he's not?
I would have if I'm the Nuggets, but I understand also teams having higher standards. Like I look at some of my teams, the Celtics specifically, and it's like, yeah, it's tough sledding sometimes with with some of the numbers we have left because of how many have been retired. But I don't know. The Nuggets have no consistent dominant history to speak of. Melo is a monster.
That's kind of where I'm at. Like, would Trae Young get his number retired by the Lakers? No. If you're the Hawks, I think you consider it. Just because, like, you have to, like, each team, you can't go by the Celtics or Lakers standard. You're not the Lakers or Celtics.
Right.
If this guy meant something to your team for this long, you consider it. Maybe you don't retire. Like, if Boozer next year is wearing Trae Young's 11, I say that's poor form. That's poor form.
I do think Ring of Honors is probably a better way to go about it. And also like a better way, like how the Cowboys have done it with 88. And other teams have been like, now when you're cold, you get this number.
Right.
Because Michael Irvin says it all the time. He's like, why do I want to take 88 out of commission? Every time you see CeeDee Lamb do something, they have to talk about me. They have to bring me up because it's all the 88s. So I do like that. And like when I think of the Patriots, 24, lockdown corner, lockdown corner,
LSU
corner.
7.
Yeah, LSU 7, 54 for us has been just like historically dominant linebackers. Like, yeah, that's sick. And I completely get, like, I don't want to see another quarterback wearing 12. You know what I mean? I do think there should be some separation. That'd be very funny. OKC retiring number 1 for Wemby
this year. Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's big in soccer. Like Brazil, it's what, 10? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not even just Brazil, apparently. But I did think Brazil, it was a
Brazilian Messi. I'm looking who the Nuggets are. Alex English, the Fat Man, of course.
Both
David Thompson,
yep.
Byron Beck,
Don't
Dan
know,
Issel, Mutombo, and Doug. They got 432 for Doug Moe. I'm guessing that's the number of games he won with. I think Doug Moe passed like last week.
Passed.
Yeah, R.I.P. Doug Moe. Byron Beck. What's this about? 2-time ABA All-Star. Okay, big. Like again, 2-time ABA All-Star. He averaged 11-7 for the Denver Rockets for 10 years. Would that get your number retired by the Lakers? Probably not. Retired by the Nuggets? Yes. And you should. You probably should. So I'm all for it. That's the Simeon High 25, like D Rose or whoever. Yeah.
I do like Benji? That. Didn't they did it 30 for 30 on that, right?
I would say Benji might have been the one that started.
I'm pretty sure he did. I thought I thought that's why everyone wore it.
Probably so. Probably so.
Yeah, it's I'm pretty sure LeBron did say that. LeBron says a lot of things.
Too much.
23 is just too cold of a number
to take out of commission. I get it.
Yeah, but it is like where was it? Someone was just talking about 60. Yeah, 66. Oops, sorry. I didn't mean to do that. 66 isn't retired in the NHL, but people are weird if anyone tries to use it. Like I do have higher expectations my whole life. 4th grade on the other team, seeing someone wear 23 is a statement, and often not a backed up statement. I think it's a big credit to LeBron. He was as good as he was wearing 23 out of the gate, because it is you're putting a target on your back wearing 23.
You're saying I'm the best player. Sometimes it's true, sometimes it's not. How long till that shifts? Is it like, I feel like it's still kind of, or has that started to shift? What's that?
No.
Yeah, I get like younger folks in chat. Y'all let me like, what's the number now? In my head, it's still 23.
Well, I think LeBron extended it. Even if you think like no one views LeBron as number 6, no one views him. What's his Olympic number? It's also 6, right?
6. Yeah.
So yeah, no one views him as that. Everyone views him as 23. So I think even if you are younger, you still think it's 23.
Yeah.
21 with the Red Sox is the dumbest and weirdest situation for a non-retired out of commission number, because that's what Roger Clemens wore. And he left on awful terms
30 years ago. Yeah,
96. I believe it was. But no
30 years ago. My God, 96 was 30 years ago, Mick. Good Lord. Space Jam's 30.
But no one's been allowed to wear it since he left. They haven't retired it. They should have a while ago. He is still one of the like 3 best pitchers, probably 2 best pitchers in team history.
You could argue league history.
Oh, no doubt. They pretend to have these standards, the Red Sox, like you have to be on the team for 10 years, you have to make the Hall of Fame, you have to hit these check marks. Clemens obviously isn't in the Hall of Fame for reasons that didn't happen here, just because it wasn't as popularized by the time he left. They put Ortiz in like the day after he retired, where it was not some guarantee he was going to walk into the Hall of Fame. Now it ended up he did, but they weren't waiting.
You didn't
for
know,
that.
right?
And like David Ortiz is a different conversation. But if you're not going to allow anyone to ever wear the fucking number, just give up the charade. And they've mended fences. He comes back and calls like 7 games a summer now, so he's always around. Like they could easily do it.
Yeah, 21 a cold number to take out too. Yeah, 80, 86 or something.
I'm pretty sure Beckett wore 21 in Miami or Florida. They were still the Florida Marlins back then. And when he got traded here, he was like, "Give me 21," and they were like, "We just can't do it, son. We just can't do it."
I mean, like Jack says, like Marlins haven't used 16 for Jose Fernandez, but not officially retired. I get that. On the Clemens side, I do kind of hate like what's the opposite of Ring of Honor? Having a jersey. We hate that guy. Like we will hate that guy forever. Nobody ever take that jersey because that guy stinks. We hate him. We don't like him. I kind of like that too.
Shame. Every game they refresh him.
Yeah, 12 on it. We hate that guy. Just one, you can't do everybody like that. But it's like, no, we hate that guy. If we see you walking around in this guy's jersey in this town, we will fight you.
Yeah, I mean, this doesn't exactly fit what you're saying, but anytime I see someone with a Hernandez jersey on, I'm like, you're a weirdo, dude. Like, you're fucking weirdo.
Best picture ever. This one I was like, yeah, you're making a statement. I see you.
Yeah, funny guy, huh?
Yeah, like 21 on the Cubs and passed around. I think like they gave it away too easily because I know it was some bad blood for a while. But didn't Sammy go back last summer or
recently? He just started going back.
Like I know it was bad blood for a while, but to the point, Sammy ain't played for the Cubs in 20 years would be my conservative estimate. So
at least 20.
I do like having a stink of like, yeah, no, we hate that guy. This shit will never this shit will never smoke here.
It's like a cone of shame on a dog who just got
I'm trying to think who would it be for the Celtics? Who would it be for like y'all's teams in chat? I'm trying to think like who would be like no, we don't wear this number because it reminds like no. Hawks, we got to put nobody can wear 10 because Risa Shea. We just don't want can't have it.
Dishonor for the Celtics.
The ring of who's going in the ring of dishonors for y'all's team. So P says that the Marbury 8.
No, Marbury hit like a game winner in the playoffs that year. I thought Marbury was going to take us to the promised land. Him and KG were going to have this storybook finished. That's not what happened at all. Yeah, it would be Kyrie for the Celtics. It's a good point. I don't know if that's completely fair, but it would be Kyrie for sure. I would be like, it would have been Ray Allen for a while. It definitely would have been Ray Allen.
I think that's the fun because it can shift. Like for some people, it'll still be Ray Allen forever. But as the generations change, people like, oh no, Kyrie. That would be a very funny one. Oh, 11 for Kyrie and Ines Freedom. Yeah, 11 is out of commission.
One of those guys had way more support.
And that's the problem.
Yeah, it is. It would be. Listen, it would have been Hosmer for a while. I fear to admit it would be my guy Xander right now. But pretty much the second he signed that contract, they would have been like, "This isn't a good idea."
You saying it made me think. I don't know. I know it's just what the algorithm shows me. It's not even like I hate it for me. I just with what I see, I feel so. I feel bad for like NBA fans generation or two younger than me coming up. It's like this is the way the game is talked about. I'm saying like we had our fun with Steve Nash, but not like everything ever. I feel like I've seen Derrick Rose's MVP question a lot lately, and I questioned it at the time. And like years later, I'm fine with it. I don't think it's this big egregious thing, but I'm seeing now it's like, is it better to draft Risha Shea than Derrick Rose, knowing you can't win a championship with him? And it's like that just feels like a very not fun way to watch this sport and to cover this sport. And somebody's saying that doesn't have to affect how you watch it, but if that's what you're like, the reason I love the NBA because I love like talking the NBA growing up with anybody who was watching it, anybody that was listening. I was a Shaq and Penny guy. You might have been a Celtic guy or a Bull guy, whatever, and we would argue my guy versus your guy. But it would never be like, I hate your guy stinks, they never should have paid him the max. His VORP is 30% below league average this year. It's like, you like your guy, I like my guy. And now it's, man, they shouldn't have drafted that guy because now they're going to have to pay him. But once they pay him, they could never win. I'm like, he's 21. He's 21 and 12 months away from even being able to be paid. It just feels like such a very limiting way to, I guess, watch and talk about basketball. But the flip side, there's more avenues than ever where you can find people just as enthused and just as knowledgeable, just as eager to talk and break down ball. Because in my day, you couldn't. It was like, you like NBA? Never heard of it. Good talk. Like good. You know who Penny Hardaway is? I never heard of him. Okay, all right.
Like Chris Paul just got into. They took his badge and his gun, forced retirement. But back in the day, that short-lived but highly contentious Deron Williams versus Chris Paul debate was happening all over the country, and it was very much just like it was more of a style debate than anything, because it was never like, oh, the other guy clearly sucks and you're an idiot. It was just like, I don't know, man. This guy D Will, he can go get 50 and the 12 assists that your guy Chris Paul can do it. And then the Chris Paul fan would be like, yeah, but he's not a true point guard. He's not actually running that offense, and he's not playing lockdown defense on the other end. So it was just a much different style debate than it would be today, where Deron Williams would have some preposterous nickname that everyone called him, like derogatory nickname that everyone called him exclusively. And that's it. Like that when did the point guard stuff start with Chris Paul? I'm not blaming him for all this by any stretch, but I feel like it's probably
around
close.
That time. Yeah.
It's probably close to when it started like this.
Probably, around that time, as he, I guess, started elevating himself above conversations with peers. That's what it was like, no, he's the point guard. He is Mr. Efficiency, and he defends, and yada yada, all that. But it was, and even now it's like people saying, I've seen like that was never a conversation. I've seen Gobert way better than Dwight ever was defensively. And again, like there's like conversations to be had on some of this stuff, but it's like I legit don't know if some of these people were alive watching them, so I don't know if I can have that conversation.
No,
with you.
No, I imagine they're not. I can't imagine. What's his name? Andrew Bailey, the #1 Gobert fan. He's always tweeting out like player A versus player B, and then be like,
the blind stat.
Yeah. The better player was actually a guy you fucking hate. And it's like, okay, well, that's not why I hate him. I don't
say he was bad. Yeah.
Yeah, I just hate his guts. It's completely different. Like, again, I'm watching Luka right now. Can't stand him because of the crying and everything. He's obviously very good.
Sure.
He's obviously very good. It's not the point.
It is when you have what's Reddit going to get net? What's this?
I think they're saying there was some sort of offensive goaltending pulling on the net.
Yeah, I don't know. It just feels like a very, I don't know. There's so many ways and fun things to talk about. I talk like looking forward to the postseason. These last like 25 games are going to be fun.
Yeah,
I don't know, like awards wise, I don't know who's going to be eligible. I don't know seating wise who's going to be there. I don't know who is going to be like seriously tanking while tanking is still allowed legally.
I keep seeing these teams pulling their starters and then winning these games. I think they're the teams that are trying to tank aren't even doing it well.
Who knew?
It's like, man, we got a fresh squad out there for the fourth. They're running circles around this other team. It's like
they've been waiting to play for 60 games.
Oh man. When does JT come back? I still think it's gonna be the 1st of March. That seems to be what all the stars are lining up for. That game got flexed to be primetime 8 p.m. national game. So yeah, I think it's the 1st. I think he's got a new commercial out with Vince Staples. He's got
the
NBC shit dropping soon. He's golfing with LeBron.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't mind it.
If you're ready, you're ready. But I don't know, man. I just feel better if everything else was the same and y'all were the 7th seed. It's like, okay, he's coming back to play, but not for a team with title expectation. Now, if he elevate him to that, maybe, but I don't know. I'm just hesitant. But if he says he's ready,
he was practicing. Yeah. He was practicing with the team in between the Warriors and this Lakers game, and Missoula got asked if he's close, if he feels like Tatum's close, and he said, "I don't go off feel, I go off principle."
I thought he was gonna be like, no, he's several yards away. He's over there.
At least 3 rooms away. What are you talking about, lunatic? And then he asked if he'd practice with the team, and he just stared for like 5 minutes. And they were like, "All right, next question, I guess."
What happened to journalism, man? He's supposed to be like, okay, like what's that mean, Joseph? Every time I look up Peyton Pritchard shooting the 3 and making it.
And making it. I was gonna say
every time. He's Reddick yelling a whole bunch of nothing.
Starter Peyton Pritchard tries to be a point guard, and it sucks when he comes off the bench and just fires like
gunner.
This. Top 5 in the league. I don't real shooter, not a fake shooter.
Yeah, what's Kennard done tonight?
I saw him hit 1-3 earlier. I don't know that I've seen him hoist outside. I wouldn't be shocked if he's 1 for 1, one made 3.
Let's see. Luke Kennard in 12 minutes has 3 points off of 1 field goal made, 1 attempted.
Fake shooter. That's a fake shooter.
He said 1 for 100%. Oh, that'll carry me for 3 games. Like, you might as well sit me down today, coach. Because the worst thing can happen is I hit 2 for 2. Then I'm not taking a shot for 2 weeks.
Oh, God. Up by you, Luka, you bozo. Oh, punched. Foul. All right, foul. Hell yeah. -5 for Kennard. Yeah, that sounds about right. Missoula's like him. But that was the funniest. We played Golden State the other night, and it was just
Porzingis played. I said, give me a break.
Oh, it was real bad until the 4th, where we had clearly stopped, and Golden State mounted this fake comeback. Between all the hate. The loss. I was like, what else happened? Did something personal happen to Steve Nash? Because I wouldn't laugh at that, but no, Canada lost. That's fine. Missoula was just like attacking Al Horford, and then Porzingis relentlessly. He was like, I know everything that's wrong with you two bozos. It's very funny.
Check him before I was at hip Al. He's like, oh, it's still giving me some trouble. Is it now? The left one, yeah. Good to see you. Good game. Good game out there. Good luck.
I love my coach. I love him so much. What a lunatic. Porzingis had no shot. None.
I can't believe he played. I said, man, oh, man. He immediately get traded and play. Kuminga's still out. I said, I don't think the Hawks have a training staff. I just don't think there's one. I just don't think they're like. Guy was like, I went in there to get taped. There was no tape. There was no guy. There was no room. There was no nothing.
It may be. There is a weird discrepancy team to team with like how good and obviously the NFL had the player survey forever, but I don't know.
They stopped it because it was like, hey, we're not going to get better. Just y'all stop saying we're too bad. Mum's the word. Yeah, ixnay.
But it does seem like a thing every team should be investing heavily into, and it's so strange to me when they don't. So strange.
Whenever didn't like the famed Sun staff, didn't they go to the Pelicans like a few years? And then I feel like I haven't heard. Are they still there? Like the Pelicans stink, so I don't know.
And they're not healthy.
We'll say the training staff, like, listen, when they're out there, they stink, but they're out there. That's our job.
We can't teach
save
them
up that ankle. DQ.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, because that was a while ago, to your point. That Sun shit happened when like Shaq was there. They made Shaq
Grant Hill
super old. Yeah, Grant Hill. This was all
Grant Hill playing like 80 games.
Yeah, they're like, these are wizards, perhaps. I don't know what kind of warlocks you guys have back there.
They fixed Steve Nash's back. They were like just like everything. And then I remember they went to the Pelicans.
That was probably in retrospect a bad sign for Amari when they were like, definitely let him walk. Like, for sure, we can do a lot, but this is not what we can fix.
I think that was, people knew it at the time. It was just like, hey,
oh sure,
it, like until they fall off, it might be year 1, it might be year 3, but those knees will come off the track.
Yeah, Pelicans old staff. Wasn't it like? And if you worked in New Orleans, you worked for every team, like even like
Yeah,
LSU. Like you just
well, it was
you
like
were
the Bensons. It's like you work for us essentially.
right, right.
You work the department we put you in is Saints, Pelicans. Like, you know anything about turf toe? No. If you have a concussion, I got some aspirin for you. But
what was even challenged here? Jalen foul.
That he lost the ball? What?
No, that was all ball by Reeves.
Vucevic looked tall in that green.
Oh yeah, big tall.
I thought it was I said, poor thing. He's got brunette. What's this?
Oh, them standing next to each other. I was like Vucevic on Cambuzer time. He's 5'5" next to Porzingis.
I would say, yeah, I can't. Next to a real demon.
Yeah, that Ugo, an actual
like him,
demon.
Man. I like him, man.
He's leading the league in plus minus.
He was what, like 26, 27, like whatever?
I think it was 28. Isn't it his jersey number?
Is that? He's like, you remember all 27 players in front of? He's like, no.
You know what I'm saying?
Luka looks skinny today.
Yeah, 28. He's
good scout.
So John Corrales, Celtics beat reporter. And he's more than that. I always feel like beat reporter is derogatory. I don't mean it that way.
It is now. Once upon a time, that was the gig, but now you said now it sounds like a diss, even when it's not.
He said, you can't give him
Get this thug who off the court, man. I'm out.
He said Ugo's floor was Derek White, and people lost their minds. They said that's not what floor means, but I kind of see his vision. Like I
was gonna say if you're really high on it, I was like, I think it's
right.
I was like, you're low on what Derek White is as a player. If he's a Celtics beat reporter, I would imagine he's not low.
No,
on
he's
him.
not.
So
no.
yeah, so I took it as you think really highly.
Right.
Of Derek White, who was drafted around a similar spot, right? 30
yeah,
into the
30,
first.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
That like if your floor is Derek White, then yeah, you going in the Hall of Fame like already. But maybe he is. Like, man, maybe he is. Who knows? Tough rebound.
Another offensive rebound, second chance. Baylor Shireman just kind of stinks, so there's nothing you can do about that. Yeah, I don't know. He's he had the biggest hands in this draft. I remember that from when he got selected. So I don't know. Like he'll cash some shots like that game tire against Brooklyn a few months ago. Some of his misses are like, have you ever seen a basketball before? But he will shoot it. You know what I mean? Right. He's not hesitating. He knows that'll get him benched. So he will fire, which I respect the hell out of. And again, I think he just turned 20. Maybe
he's what, Spanish?
Yeah.
No, I get the very, very limited I've seen. Now it's like it's like, okay, we are a good team. We need you to do this thing. Can you do this thing? And he's like, yes, I can. That's how you graduate to everything else. Can you be disruptive right now for 2 minutes at a time, 4 minutes at a time? Yes, I can. Okay, we'll go from there.
His defense is just relentless. Like he has 19, 20-year-old, like he just turned 20 last week. He has that energy and he's just everywhere all the time. He gets very excited on some layups and ends up smoking them because he's going too fast. But I think once he gets any semblance of control, once he gets to play with Tatum, who just rises, Jesus Christ.
Who did that?
Laravia.
Damn.
We're gonna retire his number for that.
Both sides. He get a statue next to Pat Riley.
He's dunking on Shaq.
No, he's blocking it.
But him getting all this time playing with Derek White, it reminds me of like Pritchard getting to play with Drew and Marcus and Derek White, and just being like, yeah, I'm not going to be able to do all this, but I know at least when I'm going up against guys of your caliber, I'm not going to be worried. I know what to do here.
I think about with Kaysen got his start. He's like, okay, I'm going against and watching Lou Dort and Caruso.
Right.
But I'm the one with the lottery pick talent. I'm gonna do a little bit of what they do, but with lottery pick talent. Eureka.
It works out quite well. It
Decent.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah. It gives me a lot of confidence if we're going to continue to be picking in the mid to late 20s. Because again, Hugo wasn't some unknown. He was projected to be top 5 coming into the year and then didn't really do anything. He was just kind of the same guy and then fell. I don't know why he fell, but happy about it.
That's the thing. I heard again, Vecina. I just know he watches all these guys. He recently said, he's like, there are a number of guys I like. He's like, at this point, I'm not done scouting. He's like, I've got 30 to 40 first round grades on a draft, which is just like rare. You just don't see that a lot across sports for there to be 30 picks, 30 first round grades.
No.
So he's like, so you think of some of the guys in this draft were probably coming out early to avoid that. And a lot of guys in this draft may, like, I hope Malachi Marino like stay next year, because next year's draft is supposed to be much, much weaker. But even then, I think like, okay, I know I'm a good prospect. Would I rather go 28th, but 2A Celtics, 2A Thunder, 2A Spurs, 2A where I think
Nuggets.
where they have a plan for me. I can play some winning basketball. I can jump in immediately. There's a role for me. Am I going to get to shoot 20 times? No. Am I going to get the super max in 4 years? No. But I can contribute. I can win. I can make a lot of money. And I mean, depending on what I'm willing to take, stay here and do those things for a long time.
And kind of supplant some of these high cost guys
that as they age out. Yeah.
Yeah. The second half, the back 9 of their career, make it easier for a team. Make it easier for a team to be like, all right, yeah, we will give you a huge, like with Jermaine O'Neal, we've talked about a lot. Like if the timeline had just lined up a little bit better for Portland and they were just like, all right, we're letting Sheed go. We're letting someone go because we have the utmost faith in this guy to just
we're ready for Zebo and Jermaine O'Neal.
Again, obviously easier said than done, but when you have a guy like that, then yeah, go for it.
That's where the draft was just free agency, which like everybody's just gonna take Lakers money to go play Luka ball. Like if you go to the Lakers, you're playing Luka ball. If you go to the Knicks, you're fitting into the Jalen Brunson and whoever sort. I was gonna say Cat, but Shaq said not Cat. So
we'll see what even happens with Brunson. I had to make sure those quotes weren't fake. Did you see what he said?
No, I hadn't seen that.
He was talking about his next contract, which is like 3 years.
I was gonna say when I know he took the haircut so he can get the.
Oh, that's what he was talking about. Yeah,
yeah. He said, "Yeah, but my head kind of cold, guys."
He said, "What did you say?" He said, "I sacrificed. I'm hoping they take care of me next go around." I put 18 hands on both of his shoulders. I said, "My brother."
Yeah, they gonna take care of you. Gonna be sleeping with the fishes. We take care of you.
Get ready to learn. I don't know, the Chicago Bull for the last years of your career, because it's not going to be here if that's what you're looking for.
Was he eligible for that 582 or whatever it's going to be in 2 years?
Well, that's where it's like I do think terrible.
That's going in. Look. Oh boy, I thought it was going in.
Very clean look. I do think ultimately if because he does media, you know what I mean? He does his own media. If he takes just their best offer, because I do not think the Knicks should supermax him. He's going to be like 33, I think, when that next deal kicks in.
The next one, yeah.
Which is just like he's a really good player. I have no idea how it's going to look at 36, let's say. Like he may Mike Conley it. I don't see that happening, but I think if he just stays with the Knicks for the rest of his career, he can parlay that into like being the next Clyde and just calling Knicks games and getting a hefty bag the rest of his life.
Oh yeah. But in his mind, he's like, I think I'd like to do both of those things. I think y'all give me 5 for $4.99. Then also pay me years and years later off the books. I think all that is good. Yeah.
He's Snyder in Home Alone too, which is
he took 4 for 156 in 2024. He could have waited a year and took 5 for 269. Now he's 29 right now. He'll be eligible for an extension following the 27-28 season. So not next year, but the following year. And it could be $400 million over 5 years. 417, yeah, the projected number is 417 over 5 years. He'll be a 10-year veteran at that point, and it'll be over 83 million a year for Jalen Brunson.
all set.
But he's your guy, Mick. So what do you get? Yeah.
Me?
What do you get if 83 is the max? What do you give him? What do you give let's say he's 22-year, a 31-year-old Brunson? Penn said it could be ugly. It could. That's what I'm saying. Like, what's the compromise? What's the compromise? He's asking for 83 mil. You settle on 75? You know what I'm saying? Like 70? A round number? 65. Everybody walks home happy. 5 for what is 325? It's like something like that.
Well, like I thought if you went to 5, you couldn't negotiate. I thought you could only negotiate off 4. I don't know if that changed in the last CBA, but I thought if it was like 5, like you're paying the 5. If it's 4,
I think you can.
That's where you can talk. Yeah, I don't.
That's so. What's the price? He's like, okay, so I'll take a little haircut. What's the? Because you don't want to pay him 70 either, right?
No.
You want to pay him 60?
I'm having a hard time saying 50 out loud.
He brought you back from the dead, Mick. You gotta give him a little something.
I don't need him to kill me again.
Well, I mean, will that just be a drop in the bucket by then?
That's a huge fact. That's why I'm trying to think of it in like terms of percentage of the cap. Like could I pay him like 20% of the cap? Does that sound right? Whatever it is.
It might be 83 million. I don't know.
If that is, then yeah, I care much less. You know, if I care way less,
right.
If I'm paying you 15 to 20%, like, can I give you 25? Because it's not like all 5 of my starters are going to be 20%. So that's what I'm trying to.
Yeah. Okay. So right now, but this is the haircut. This year, 25-26, Jalen Brunson is 22.6% of the Knicks cap.
I think that's
Anthony Towns is 34% of the Knicks.
Yeah, that's the issue. That's for sure the issue.
he'll be in Milwaukee this offseason. I don't know if he'll stay there, but he'll be in Milwaukee. So that'll be someone else's issue. Anunoby makes 25%, and Brunson, yeah, if he's willing to stay, at 23% of the cap, whatever that equates to, I just feel like he's gonna be like, no, I'm gonna need that 40%. I'm gonna need that cat and then plus some.
Yeah, well, what's me plus cat? That's a 50% of the cap. That sounds
that will do. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. I keeping him around like 25% is ideal, but I understand that's not how this works. So yeah, I gotta trade him, sadly. There'll be riots in the streets, people will want me dead, but it's just me with a chart pointing to how much.
Well, I think that's what would make fans are smarter than ever. Now the Knicks are like competing right now, so they're in a mindset different than they've been for a while. If you wait it out and then try to get them to take something reasonable, I think they might understand you. Sure. If you trade them, that's where they'd turn on Jim Dolan. And then what? then what, Mick? Can't have it.
Yeah,
he won't allow it.
It probably is best to just let it expire if that's what you're gonna do. Because you're right, like trading them, what are you really gonna get? Unless someone's like truly, if someone makes a crazy offer, then people are also fine with it, even no matter how much they love them.
Because he's got so this year. He's got 2 more years, 37 and 40 million, and then that player option where his age 32 season, where presumably, he declined that player option for 43. and turn it into 83 in his mind. And he is his agent's mind. They're like, yeah, let's tear that up. Let's double that boy. And extend it 5 years with let's put a player option on the end. Just you never know what a 39-year-old JB may be thinking. They want some flexibility.
The longer this conversation goes, the more I'm slamming the phone. And again, he's a really good player. Really, really good. This has nothing to do, because I know this happened when he signed with the Knicks in the first place. I remember YC on these very airwaves being like, I don't think it's a bad deal. And he was right. I do think the conversation changes drastically the second he's making 40% of the cap.
But if you're like, okay, the last one I took $100 million pay cut.
Of course he should think that way. I'm not telling him not to think that way.
Yeah.
Him bringing it up now is very funny though. Like 3 years out.
Just putting it on y'all's radar.
Yeah, that tells me this probably isn't going to go super smoothly if he's already talking about it.
That you flip Cat and whatever into Giannis. Then you run a year. Then you say, well, we don't know if Giannis and Brunson are compatible. That'll be a year before. It's like, well, we've got to
turn to Portland for Dame.
Again. That's when you say, well, I don't know. This is kind of Giannis's team, Giannis's city. JB, we thank you for the memories, but
I don't think the city of New York would see it that way. They didn't do it for A-Rod. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't do it for that.
A-Rod is a very particular case.
We showed Giannis is super far off from A-Rod. Like
I think Giannis plays it. He plays it honest. I think that's what makes it worse.
03 A-Rod, not what we've come to know since. Like
but A-Rod ain't been likable since Seattle though. Texas, he made too much money. That's what people hated.
That was not how they viewed it in New York and Boston at the time.
Which time?
When he was in Texas. They were like, you gotta free this poor young man who's stuck in this horrible circumstance. That's how it was viewed up here.
Everywhere else, I said that guy's a bad person for making that much money. He is a bad human being.
Seattle, definitely. It was weird. A-Rod was cool, and that it didn't last long. He put the pinstripes on. It was like, this guy stinks. Jeter was like, I've been telling you.
J. Penn said he'll sell the Rangers for trade Brunson, man. That's what is it? What is the value of having a guy, your guy? And I do think we have to say, if over this year or next year, if the Knicks win it all, then you pay him.
Oh God.
If they win it all, then you do whatever. Right. I think we can agree there. Yeah.
Winning it all is the whole point. That's the whole point of any of this.
I think you should contend for a long time. I disagree, Mick.
It can really be a death blow to team building. Like it really can fuck some things up, because you just start re-signing everybody. It's like, the good times will roll forever, and they so often just do not immediately.
Hawks made the conference finals and did that. Collins, Herter. Yes, of course. This time will never end.
And this is as fair a point as any, Jack. Like, just pay the guy. If it sucks, it sucks. You know what I mean? Like,
not my money. I like the guy.
He's not gonna be bad immediately by any stretch. I'm not even saying that. It's just like, man, can we actually realistically continue to build a contender with a guy taking up that much cap? Like it is, especially all those guys. None of them are drafted by them. Only Mitch is, and they're already talking about probably.
He's a free agent, so
yeah. So they're in a tough spot.
Park or Star Plaza, excuse me.
Oh, they're Statue of Liberty would just be Jalen Brunson. They'd just recarve the face, add some twists.
They should.
There's Jalen Brunson,
and it'd be the right move.
It would be sick. It would be objectively really cool. But yeah, it would force their hand in a way that I don't know that they want to force it.
Hey, that's real deal. I remember Jay Crowder set out the whole year Bucks trade 5 seconds for. Is winning the championship bad, man? It had you moving different.
Listen, I've been quietly stewing over here because the Lakers just exist, and I see a whistle get blown, and then Vucevic gets molested down low, and they're like, that's clean for some reason.
That's Sunday night basketball.
I can't stand this team.
What's the B?
Oh, It's a long story.
Well, that was before you was born. What's to be?
Some of it, I was thinking about most disgusted I've ever been watching one of my teams, and it's comfortably being in the Garden while they were chanting MVP for Kobe Bean Bryant. That's
Ooh.
that's fucking putting Jordan's jersey in the rafters.
That's grim. Yeah, no, that's
the
low.
same shit. It's the same thing.
No, that might be worse, man.
It might be. It really might be. I was disgusted. Still disgusted.
It's disgusting.
It's as bad as it gets. It was the year we were awful, no doubt. Like I think it was the second worst record in franchise history. But I don't.
You need
like,
something
who
to cheer for.
gives a fuck? And he was hooping. Like he was.
Oh, yeah.
He was going crazy.
He did a lot of that. Yeah.
He pulled up like I think it was the end of the third quarter. He pulled up from like one step over a half court and just cashed it. I was like, you'd be fucking kidding me. Dude. Like this, it was hell for me personally.
MVP. That's tough.
So disgusting. Disgusting.
Most I've not enjoyed watching the team. Still this year, Kentucky. They're still holding on a DiMaggio type streak.
That wasn't even the team's. That was like the fan base's fault.
Right.
That was it. Just happened to be my team was playing. As a Rockets fan, this has been my least enjoyable season. Yeah, I could see that.
I'm worried about y'all, Ringo. I was like, I don't know if they could win a round. I think. Let me see. Let me make sure this is. Let me see who they're matched up against currently. The Rock. I think they're 5. No, excuse me. They're the 4. Okay, yeah, they're tied right now with the Rockets and the Timberwolves.
Okay.
Rockets, Lakers. Without Adams, man, I just don't know.
The numbers are grim with and without him. It's bad.
But they were a lot better with him, and now it's like
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'm
so
saying he's out.
Yeah, he's done. I don't know what the get off her Dickerson before and after impact, but I feel like it can't help. Anytime Sengun or Jabari does anything bad, I feel like it can't help or be good for the team. Yeah, and I would say I'm seeing a lot of statistics for Ime, like fourth quarters blown and just the offense in general. It's like he yells you're a pussy at somebody. It's like, hey man, what are you doing here? Is that the only move?
That is his only move. It worked.
I would say when it works, but if they get the Lakers, I was gonna say I think but I don't. Even the Lakers might be like we'd like to push the pace with y'all. Like y'all got defenders and all that, but y'all also have people that can't really shoot that we would be comfortable playing off of, and hope that Thompson missed some shots, Sengun missed some shots, Jabari missed some shots. They're also tied with the Wolves. I think the Wolves will beat them. I think the Wolves will beat either one, the Rockets or the Lakers.
I agree. I think the Wolves are much better than both those teams. Yeah, I've saw a lot of Ime like Rockets fan accounts being like, what? And like reaching out to Celtics fans. Like we only had them for the year. Now we made the finals, obviously, but I do think what got under talked about at the time because of what you were talking about earlier, the way basketball gets talked about now. It was just all like, Jason Tatum slander, Jaylen Brown can't dribble with his left hand slander. And the whole time I was like, why did Ime continue to quote unquote guard Steph Curry the same way? The whole, like, no adjustments made.
Robert Williams drop coverage.
yeah. Like, what? Do we have any adjustment whatsoever for? No, we don't. Okay, we're gonna have Al Horford on an island with him. Interesting. I'm sure this will continue to work well.
Van Gundy, whoever was called, it was like Robert Williams dropped again. He was just like, oh no. Like before Steph even shot it, he was just like, oh no.
Just awful.
It was like you guarding him like he is Ja Morant. He is not Ja Morant.
Yeah, Al just continually running backwards, and it's like this is clearly what they're going to keep spamming. Like, can we adjust it all? No, we cannot. We cannot adjust. Interesting. Okay, we're going to lose 3 straight. Good. So like that, if you recall, I wasn't the most upset when Mazzulla was named head coach as all those changes happened. I was like, all right, this is this is the guy who apparently unlocked Tatum and Jalen. I think that's a pretty good choice. If that's the guy out of the 45 end of bench coaches that got it done, he probably should have gotten this.
Trust Brad. Trust Brad.
He's given me no reason not to trust him. Celtics were the king of blowing fourth quarter leads when Ime was there. They just made everything so difficult at all times. I mean, again, that team was 500 before Jalen tweeted energy is shifting, and then that's
the energy shift.
Yeah, big time shifted. Constantly blowing 20-point leads, constantly.
There's also the 2025 Celtics
this year or last year in the playoffs.
Last year,
yeah. That I think they were just worn down from playing so many games and the Olympics for everyone not named Tatum, for like the other 3 Celtics that were on the team. But yeah, didn't help.
They say he West Coast Jamal Mosley. I was like, Jamal Mosley getting the same out. Like, you're a great defensive. I think you just nicer Ime Udoka. Respects his spouse, Ime Udoka. Maybe. I don't know.
Vow holder.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, it's.
I think we're starting to see like it's a very NFL thing, but some coaches just like, no, you should just be a great defensive coordinator. Like, you should just be great. Like, it when you yell that we're bitches every like once in a while because you're defensive coordinator, okay, that locks us back in. When you yell at every game as the coach, come on, it's 82 of these. You've called me 4 times today. Yeah, like we're yeah. I just don't. Yeah, I don't trust. If they get that matchup, I think that's the. But if I'm the Lakers, I'm looking at the Rockets like there's enough guys we can't defend. There's enough guys we don't have to defend. And if Amin Thompson shoots 42% over 7 games and over 3, then we lose. We lose the series. Right. We tip our cap to him, but he might shoot 12%. So we're gonna leave him open and find out.
Correct. Yeah, I would take the Lakers in that series. I would take the Wolves in that series. I don't know how low you'd have to go before I'm like, yeah, the Rockets, I comfortably take them. Like, I would take them over some other teams, but I don't know that it would be like a lock.
I'll say they are. I mean, they're half a game. They're half a game from the 3. And I was to say the Suns are only 2 games back at the 6. But most improved Dylan Brooks just broke his hand, so I don't know what happens with them. After that, I was trying to could they get up or down into a more favorable matchup because Denver's not playing all that well right now. I'm not. I'm only concerned if they're just not healthy by playoff time. Outside that, I think they've earned benefit of any doubt to me.
I think when it comes to Ime, I think he thrives when there aren't expectations. Because that Rockets team last year was a pain in the ass, and they did not come into the year. They came in with some expectations because they hired him, but it was like, all right, let's see. I think let's
push it forward. Yeah,
he's a floor raiser, not necessarily. And he was up 2-1 in the finals. I get all that, but that team ran out of legs quickly because they were 25-25 and had to grind that whole second half of the year.
Right. They got Bailey Shireman on. I'm like 55 on 77. What is this, man? What is this? What am I watching? We used to watch Kings.
Hey, there's several number 1 picks on the court.
88. All these double numbers. And an air ball. A damn air ball. John says Portland makes the play. Let me see. Where's Portland right now? Portland is a 10 seed right now. But, I mean, the play-in teams right now are Suns, who just lost Dylan Brooks, the Warriors, who are just going through it, the Clippers, who have just been going through it.
Oh, yeah.
And
did you see what Kawhi
said? The Trailblazers. So, here, who?
This is what Kawhi said?
What did he say?
Someone asked him about the Clippers contending still this year, and he said, no, I think that door's closed.
We want our athletes to be honest. If If he's like, yeah, we're still fighting for the chip. We think we can beat the Thunder. Everybody be like, yeah, okay, all right, whatever. He's like, no, we're cooked food. Well, I thought Pritchard was gonna punch it on him.
Him rising up and windmilling it would be
Two hands,
unbelievable.
yeah. It is going to be very, I don't know, matchup favorite. Like there are 3 teams right now with 40 wins, and OKC, Detroit's right behind them, and the Spurs are right behind them. And 2 of those 3 teams have not won a playoff series in their current iteration. But at the same time, y'all winning 70% of your game. I got to take you some kind of seriously. Like even the Thunder last year 2 years ago won 1 playoff series, and next year won the championship.
Mm-hmm.
So if the Pistons were just like, we lost to the Knicks last year, but we kind of get it. We've elevated from then. If the Spurs are just like, we have Victor Wembanyama, none of your precedence matters to us. I get it, but I don't know. I got to think experience matters for something, but we'll see how much.
Well, I think that's a big reason why I'm going. If the Lakers and Rockets matched up, I would go Lakers because of LeBron and Luka's experience. Like I trust them over KD plus.
So you don't trust get off for Dickerson allegedly?
But who else is? You know what I mean? Because KD's recent experience bad in the playoffs. LeBron, Luka, like they'll get out of the first round. After that,
when's last time they've been out the first round?
2 years ago. When did they make that fake Western Conference Finals run?
The bubble.
No, they won it. The bubble.
No, that was 20. Whatever the Darvin Ham year, wasn't that the conference finals? 22-20. Yeah, Darvin Ham's first year, they lost in the Western Conference Finals. 22-23. Then since then they lost. First round. They got 4-1 by the Nuggets, 4-1 by the Wolves. And then that year, they got swept by the Nuggets. That was a 43-39, play-in team that made the conference finals. And Baker said, we need JJ Redick.
I love how much Jaylen Brown hates Luka. It's good for the sport.
Listen, Austin Reeves getting $45 million a year going to be good for the sport.
It's going to be good for Austin Reeves for certain.
Oh, it's going to be great for him. If he get it for the Lakers, it's going to be great for the Western Conference.
Oh, for sure. What is Jaylen going to do to get to the top of the MVP talk? A lot. Like
I would say top. He's in the talk. He's there right now, but the top is tough sledding.
Yeah, he would like basically Shea, Victor,
Jokic,
Bigums, yeah. I think if it boiled down to Cade versus Jaylen, I think it would be a lot closer. But I do think Cade would win it.
I would agree with that. Listen, if they're what 2 games back, he got a case to win it right now.
I think we're 4 back.
I mean, Pistons of OKC. My bad.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Celtics 6 back of the Pistons. Pistons are 2 back of the Thunder. Like if if the Pistons end up number 1 overall seed, I think he would. Have to get some consideration. I do think it's Shea until he doesn't play enough games.
Yeah.
Jokic. I think he's got a couple games to miss, but not much. Vic has a couple games to miss, not much.
It's too late for Pritchard to win 6, man. No, there's no rhyme or reason for that award. He'll probably win it.
I'll look. He might be the favorite right now. I have no idea.
Started for 50 games.
Probably. Let's just see. This is okay from February the 18th. Naz Reid is plus 900. Peyton Pritchard is plus 4,000.
Okay.
Keldon Johnson, 6,000. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, he started most of the year, 6,600. Anthony Black, 8,000. Jeremy Grant, 6,000. So it feels like a Naz Reid, Pritchard, Keldon Johnson trio. plus 4,000. That ain't terrible. Like, we're about to start getting like the Sunday primetime games. If he just has a few 20-point heaters to close it out, Celtics lock up the 2 seed. If Tatum's back, that's maybe a couple more primetime games if he goes crazy. Plus 4,000 is not too shabby.
No, it's on the table. He won it last year too, so I don't know. It feels like it kind of just is a new guy every year since like the Lou Will, Jamal Crawford days.
Let's see. What are the other? Yeah, MVP. Yeah, Shea's minus 145. Jokic and K second and third. Victor Depoy. I think rookie of the year is gonna be Flags. Knipple's been balling since like game 1, and I think that counts.
Correct.
Like Flag, he had a ramp into it, and he's been incredible for 3 months now, whatever. But Knipple was just kind of like nice from the jump. I don't know if that'll hold the lead for him, but
I can't remember who it was. Someone was calling for split Roy, like someone big was calling for the first split Roy since '94, which was what, Kidd and Peyton?
Grant Hill, I think. Grant Hill.
Yeah. That was the last split one. I know it's a cop out. I know there was an award recently I had called to be split. People didn't like that. I think it's fair. I think it's fair and probably correct. Like I really can't understand an argument that one's been like demonstrably better than the other. I think they've both had very special years.
I got to pick. I don't know. We got 20-something games left. I ain't do. Won't do it. I'll pick a third unrelated party for
Ugo win
for Amari Williams. Before I go Cole. Most improved. Okay, Jalen Johnson's the favorite for most improved. Avdia second. Duran, Alexander Walker, Keontae George. 6-man. Actually, these are different odds. These odds show Naz Reid plus 155, Keldon 280, Hawkins, Desunmu, AJ Mitchell, Tim Hardaway, Grayson Allen. Pritchard's not on the board. I'm guessing these track how many games started. Ant Clutch Player of the Year, Bickerstaff Coach of the Year. They got Finals MVPs odd, Conference Finals MVP odds if y'all really trying to get ahead of it. Plus 40,000, Lou Dort, Western Conference Finals MVP. Lock it up. $5 down.
He could win it.
It killed Kurt
fuck
Rambis. You,
Bill Lambier. That's why he got $8 million.
I would say, little did he know this man would be $32 million richer. You give him a time machine and he's talking Kobe. He's like, you ever want to switch to the number 99? You ever think about switching from 8 to 99? Just something to think about.
Oh, the real Harper, Ron Harper Jr. is checked in. Oh, and Amari. We get Amari minutes. Wow.
Prime time Amari. Wow.
77.
The best 77 on the court. My favorite.
Well, yeah, Fatso's on the bench. That's why.
Hey.
I'll tell you what, a take I have percolating. I saw someone asking it earlier what Pritchard's next contract will be. If I'm going to say that about Brunson, I have to say it about Payton's too. I do fear he's going to get priced out here in a way that he deserves if he's going to shoot like this and be this elite scorer. I'm not saying Ron Harper Jr. can do it. He definitely has the tools to do it. To replace him.
He got a couple more years, right?
I don't even think he's on an NBA contract yet.
No, I mean Pritchard. Like Pritchard. I thought Pritchard just
it's less than a
year or two left. I mean, all these contracts shorter than ever now. Kobe Buffkin. Wow. How about it?
Runs through 27, 28. So 2 more years left.
No options?
I don't believe so.
Bucket.
Yeah, no. No, that was It was 4 for 30.
I would say it was like 7 or 8 million per year in my head.
Yeah, so unbelievably friendly. 4.7% of the tax, or the cap percent, excuse me.
So he comes up, he's like, okay, now I deserve 15% of the cap. You tell him kick rocks.
No, not necessarily. It's really what does he command? Who else is a free agent that year? Because he's obviously very good and still in his mid. I know he was older when he came into the league, but he's 28 now, so he'll be 30. Yeah, I would have to see if they ended up paying him in a deal where it was like when Avery Bradley got paid 4 for 32, and everyone was like, "What? What are you doing?" If it ends up being like that kind
Richard
of
got
deal,
less than that 10 years later. Terrible agent.
Yeah, it was quite a coup. So yeah, I don't know how that's going to.
4 for 110, says Firkins. That's one. Thanks for the memories, big guy.
Yeah, I don't know. He's obviously a weapon. He will be 30. It really depends where the rest of the franchise is at. Like, because we're going to make some moves theoretically this offseason with all this newfound space and all the assets we have. And that's where it's like, all right, will this actually put us in a spot where we can't make it? We're jammed up now.
Mm.
I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to be Brad.
4 for 100. He get a couple picks for Missoula. He can replace him. He could replace
Probably.
him.
Yeah,
Let
probably.
4 for 100.
He just dropped 30 and 8 on Luca's head. I don't know. Maybe he's better. Who's to say?
He's auditioning.
Yeah, they do love taking our players, but we will be back. Hopefully regular schedule. I'm sure people have heard what's looming on the East Coast. I'm sure it's already touched down.
Also, I thought y'all was already getting it, to be honest.
Not here. It's weird. It's we're going to get snow, but the projections keep going all over the place for us specifically. Because it's supposed to basically like it's forming in the Carolinas and then it's like hitting Cape Cod and going back out to the ocean. So we're just supposed to get like the ass end of it. I also don't trust Apple's prediction.
Oh, no. Heavens no.
It's
72 and sunny outside if Apple says about the snow.
So right now we're locked in on 7 to 8 inches for tomorrow. But I saw like Boston's supposed to get like 2 feet.
It says starting in New Hampshire already, says John.
Yeah, that's tough.
Oh, stop it, Caesar.
So it's starting in New Hampshire, hasn't started in Mass. So who's to say? But yeah, absolutely prayers to everyone in Mexico. I saw videos coming and when stuff like that happens, I'm like, it's hard to know what to believe at first, but it seems to be very real and real terrifying.
They going up for one of their own, is what I understand.
They seem to be the type to do that. So yeah, listen. I didn't
36
say 2
inches.
to 3.
That's
a massive amount. 4 inches.
I have 6 feet 4 inches. Those are 2 different measurements.
Some flakes in Worcester. All right, I'm in Poughkeepsie. All clear. Whiskers. Thank you.
I'm in Cyprus, Greece. Not a lick of precipitation.
Yeah, I don't know. It's so weird. They're like, New York got their first blizzard warning in like 13 years. I said, that can't possibly be true. I don't know what defines a blizzard, apparently. I've lived in this region my whole life. No idea what a blizzard technically is.
No warnings though. That's what Zoran's like. Yeah, can we send a warning to the people? It's like, yeah, I think they would like that.
Oh man. So yeah, everyone stay safe, whether it be weather related or cartel related. Any
All
kind of
driving related.
we'll get to that. But yeah, hopefully no power is lost and we record on schedule. If it's a little late Tuesday, that will be why. So we'll let you know when we know, because the National Weather Service has been gutted, and I now have to just follow guys on Instagram who are big into weather, and they let me know what's going on.
No NWS, no TSA, no cash, no jobs.
We'll see everybody most likely tomorrow, but maybe the day after.
No cash, no jobs. We do have patreon.com/mixtape number 4 ever, if that is your sort of thing.
We're not twisting your arm. We're just letting you know.
Something to consider.
Mm-hmm.
See ya.